Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Lich, who has quickly climbed the ladder to be one of the top win rate heroes amongst the highest of MMR ranges. She's a hero that requires you to do a lot of things flexibly, look for ways to damage control when you miss, but leveling to 3 on Tavern 2 or Tavern 4 on turn 3 is incredibly powerful if you're flexible. Or better yet, you can just find Kathy and or Overseer super early in the game, and then you just blow up the lobby. Those are the two lines. You either high roll or find Overseer and Kathy immediately and you have tons of stats on the board and free hero powers, or you play damage control. Either way, it's like easy first or second, or top 4 for full tempo. Turns out that average, super good. All right, enjoy. See, easy. We definitely rolling. We definitely rolling. Easy game. No. All right. Kathy to start. 2 extra gold per turn. It's like being Omu and leveling every turn. Spend 35 gold, lose or tie combats. Play Battlecry minions. Anima Brab's got to be the most achievable one. We spend 8, 9, 10, 11. So like we get a dance in 4 turns on the 4th turn. Victim Spectre's doable, but since we, stabilized a little earlier. No, these aren't them. Question mark. I assume this is still the play, or could be Selfless Hero. So it's either a 4 now, or a better minion now. Have 2 minions on the board. Doomsayer or Big Fernal? Yeah, we're not leveling because, number 1, we're not stable, and number 2, we're incentivized to fill out the board for Anima Brab. The best card in the game is on 3 right now. Overseer is by far the best card we could hit. Okay, Firebat theoretically is better than Overseer, but within the same range of hit. Because 2/2 per minion on an Anima Brab board is nasty. Per turn. Alright, well, we found Kathy. Then we found Kathy. And then we found Kathy. You ever just take the War Leader with the Amalgam? It's a lot of attack. We don't need any of this. I think I'd rather just roll for a better minion. It's okay. Alright, well, we're not really finding better minions, but a Death Rattle Demon, any of them would be a better minion. And then anything after that point that, like, Overseer is still just like a ridiculously good card. What is this turn 5 board? I know, right? Like, that's just Lich Baz. If you hit on Overseer or Doom or Kathy early, you just get to start the I obliterate the lobby. Nobody really stands a chance against me line of play. And that's like not even hitting good things. Obviously Kathy, but like the triple in the 4 wasn't really direction. Alright, game. Kathy number 5. Golden Selfless here is nasty though. duo, Necrolite. Don't really care about either of these. I'm not going to hold Strong Shell or anything. I'm just going to roll. Can take the Cathy. It's a lot of attack for things, but we just don't need more attack. All right. We can spend 9 gold and dance onto this. So we have Golden Selfless Hero, Macaw, big attack minions, and then a Bronze Warden that has 2 plus whatever stats from the TAD, plus 4, plus 5. So like 15-ish damage Bronze Warden. This game's looking good. Yeah, we have a mid-game tempo line, which is really, really nasty. Unfortunately, like, this is perfect board against us. That sucks. That was a good hit, though. We'll take it. Like, it was little taunts and exact breakpoint to kill our minion, and then, like, the bumpers were right afterwards. Funny. Not the end of the world. Alright, well, let's count to 35. Woo, we did it. I don't know why anybody complains about animation time. It's so long. I was gone for 5 minutes. When I come back, I see double, triple on Lich on turn 6. Yeah, weird how that works. It's almost like getting Cathy early in the game kind of breaks this hero. Used to be Cathy was a really good card for Lich before they redesigned her. And now they made the hero power double as effective if you have Cathy on the board with no downside. Had him batch with Denathrius Cookbook Anima Bribe. Nice. It's a great combo. It's always worth a chuckle. This is the part of the game where the opposing player yells into the void. How was I supposed to deal with this on turn 7? I was so used to her buddy, so I never saw that combo again. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're not dancing this turn. We're going to go to 5. Or are we going to play on 4 the whole game? We might just play on 4 the whole game. We can roll, look for good dance targets. Use that. This isn't really necessary. It's a lot of attack. Blood gems are cool. Can make a big Atromedis. It's a good card. It's an easy one to cycle. We get a 1/1 here, and we get 6 extra attack to this guy. Yeah. At this point in the game, it's probably worth it. Just overall good things to be able to cycle. Well, it's not like it's a bad minion. Kill ever on turn 12 comp? I mean, that's what it is. Like, realistically, this isn't a first place game. That your anima bribe, so you do have a fighting chance that you could get to a first place kind of line off of this. But like your hero power plus Cathy just gives you a huge acceleration at the beginning of the game. You still got to find a way to win the lobby. We have Macaw plus Selfless Hero plus Dance on target, so we're going to be very strong this game. No, like, guaranteed first. But like a 9.5 out of 10 Lich Baz game. Outside of finding Overseers with the Cathys, we're just very happy with the start. The writing on the wall is concerning. You know it. You know it's true. These are really bad minions. Alright, game. I'm looking for Cleave. I'm looking for Overseer still. I'm just going to live with rolling 1 turn instead of dancing. Because, like, I'm not going to buy on bad minions. Good minion. Interesting. I can just buy something at a discount here. Alternatively, I could put Overseer on the board. And in the process of doing so, I could sell something and buy it back and put it in hand. If I thought I was just invincible, then I could do that to max out stats. Just doesn't seem worthwhile. So just buying something for the sake of buying something seems reasonable here. At least I didn't snipe our parrot or our selfless hero. Makes for a tolerable start. Fortunately, we lose the 21-18 to the taunt, which is suboptimal. Smoking gun boards do be scary. If you spell Bofur backwards, it's Rufob. Crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I don't want to sell two. If I did, I could take the attack on the ground shaker, but is that really that useful? I kind of want to get the blood gems over here so we don't lose to a ghoul counterplay. Happy hump day. Thanks, dude. I think I'd rather have the health on the poison. I suppose I should probably have thought about that a little bit longer. Let's sit back for a second. Was the correct play actually to buy the piggyback imp? Yeah. The correct play is probably to buy the piggyback imp here because we always steal the Rattler with the Mastermind. I just snap bought it because I knew we had the Macaw. But we buy the piggyback imp because we guarantee the Rattler off this. And we would get the better stat line because of the Cathy on the board. We may sell the Cathy next turn though. Like we're just kind of done playing extra gold. We're dancing each turn. Not the world's best hit. Decent value there, though. All right, very good value. Good enough. Little minions battle it out, and we still get there. Good shit. Yo, Kiwiness with the 19 months as well. Yo, Kiwiness. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, my dudes. And just kill him. Exactly. We're just looking for shield, Macaw, or Toxfin, right? It's a decent board to dance on. It's pseudo shield. And Hydra. Yeah, and Hydra, of course. And Cleave. I'm debating on if I want out a Cathy. I think I keep the gold for next turn over the what, 2/2 buff? Yeah, this is not worth it. 2/1 buff. Or 1/2 buff. What am I saying? We'll keep the Murloc in hand in case we get a Toxfin. And then we have a Terracosa that if it gets a shield is a permanent Divine Shield. Which would be nice to have. Another shield on the board, cycle through the slot next turn, use the extra gold. And of course Hydra. Yeah, of course Hydra. The best card in the game for an Anima Bribe board. So we're just playing Reborn, Selfless Hero, Macaw, big minions. Nadina does not go off with the little taunt. Muhahaha. Nothing quite like the last minion dying on the board being Nadina. You gotta love little taunts in this meta. The fact that they get value traded by Divine Shield, led with into Leroy, or playing her around Nadina is like a ridiculous amount of value. It feels good. That doesn't happen too often. No. We're dealing with Murloc board, Beast board. So, like, utility is everything right now. A little late, bro. You've been great a while back. It's a lot of stats. Okay. Okay. Any of the cards that we named above would be swell. We could dance into a Terracosa. Pseudo dance. We don't have enough gold to fully do it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pick something up. And we're going to dance next turn. We have like 4 rolls to be able to find something to play into. Gross. So we're leading with all the shields, even though this thing gets shielded. Because the second round of attacks will have the selfless attack before the other things. Like, we always know this is shielded. And you could put like Toxfin or whatever before it. But if we have the taunt in the way, then I'd rather just have, like, this thing before the other shit. Not the greatest hits. Not the worst. Now, there's also that, the facet that, like, we have everything shielded, and if he hits left immediately, we get no value off the shield. So, like, there's an upside and a downside to it. Alright. Utility. How many Terracosas have we seen? We don't have any scaling for Terracosa, so there's like no reason to gold it. We can make another one on the board to give it Divine Shield, but like, it's kind of a hard sell. This could discover. No, I actually can't, but you can't dance on things you discover. Alright, game. You just being mean. You're just being fucking mean. Is health relevant? Not against this guy. Like, even Baron's not a good card here. It's a better card than nothing. But, like, Cleave is the way we win this lobby. We need it to beat this guy. We need Cleave, or at least we need another poison. And we're literally sitting here for, like, 30 plus rolls. Rolling for any of those cards to show up on the board. Well, we could take a small Cleave this turn. I'm going to read that we don't die. And that we want to dance on it and make it big next turn. Finally! We did it! The Unicorn Cleave. Only took like 30 gold to find one. But we did it. Yeah. Turns out our do nothing for multiple turns is not great against this guy's final board state. Who would have guessed? Terrible shields too, though. Okay. At least we got the one kill there. It was something. Alright. Good cleanup at the end. You aren't that far off of him either. We get a ghost. We get an extra round. We could play to make a bigger cleave. We could play for a second minion. I kind of like the bigger cleave idea, since we can buy up all 4. We just chill. Are you like, you're just nervous that the cleave is like a 3rd or 4th initiative attack, right? You just gotta know that that is the case. You probably play at position 2. You let the Macaw go off twice and then cleave, then shield. But it's just kind of the nature of it. Like, it's a shielded cleave, so it'd have to be hit twice or get hit by a Leroy. But a lot of times whenever I address questions like that with the question afterwards, it's trying to pose the scenario of like, so what do you do differently? Like, saying something isn't good is a fair assessment, but yeah, there's a downside of having shields and Macaw and cleave, that there isn't enough initiative attacks before they hit into you. But you still have to make a choice when you're playing the game. Am I going to do A or B? Is there a better line here somewhere that doesn't play Macaw or Selfless or cleave? If not, you just optimize within the scope of what you have. That's the entirety of Battlegrounds. We could make this cleave not ridiculously big. It's always B. It's always B. Got a lot of boards to play here. Alright, whatever. I really don't know what I'm doing with the end of the turn, but Toxfin's like a reasonable one. So I think I hold that guy. Taunt is also interesting. Okay. Then we're just out of this. And we're done. Hey, look. Another dance turn. Takes 1/3 board instead of the 5/3 board instead of discovering. True. But I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it until I started playing through with the turn. And frankly, that is a very, 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 very low impact portion of that turn, and playing it and just getting the turn done is way more important than sitting there and considering, are we going to play toward leaving this thing on the board with the ground shaker, etc., etc., etc. It's one of those moments that chat will be like, gotcha. But in reality, it just comes down to, like, quite literally unimpactful in the grand scheme of the game. And playing the turn, we didn't have that much time in the turn, is way more impactful. Gotcha! Would I rather have the 5/3 instead of the 1/3 at the very end? Sure. But I'm not going to spend time thinking about it if we don't have enough time to finish the turn as it is. Almost got 2%ed. Almost got 2%ed. Sell Toxfin, trade Terracosa for Cleave? No, not against this guy. I'd rather have Poison here. The Cleave is only like 25 damage. I'm just going to freeze it and do it again next turn. He's got Cleave, remember? And Leroy. So, like, we need this taunt. Okay. Touche, bro. Touche. You got me. Alright, well. We lost a 10%er into a 20%er. At least we're not dead. Isn't it worth the hero power to take the Bronze Warden? Yeah, probably. We could die. That was an option. Pretty sure health is better than the potential upside of maybe 4 extra attack on the next turn. Hero power now? Yeah. I was trying to get the damn thing to die before the cleave, but nah. Don't want that to happen. That would be too good. Yeah, at least we got rid of one of the tail scales. It's a pretty good start. Then the cleave can go off, and we're okay. We do make the game look hard, though, as of late. Get 2.2%ed. It's coming, Copium. All right, poison guy's the last guy. Who would have thought? We have no demon on the board after we sell Overseer, so that's a fine buy. I don't think I'm selling a poison. I could put the Divine Shield stats into this or the Hydra, and that way I could play the Mama Bear through with 2 extra things. Yeah. Okay. We actually need the stats to be higher. He's going to be in like the low hundreds. No. It's cute for next turn. No. No. Hydra. Nope. Just going to leave Mama Bear on the board then. Okay. God damn you. Yeah, Mama Bear. Well done, buddy. Gotta do it again. Mama Bear getting value. Should have hero power to triple. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about shields. Like little cleave before big cleave is probably better. I mean, Macaw is a significant upgrade over Mama Bear. Golden Macaw is also nasty. We can probably win off of Ghoul if we were to find it. I'm a Void Lord. You got to assume his play is to Ghoul us. And we don't have a really good way of fixing that. One more Blood Gem and we could have. Even that, like, it kills here and here. Like, it's just too much to deal with. Whatever it is. Alright, we're gonna get, like, multiple bouncing selflesses. Zap. 50-50 on Zap. If we go first, we're actually reasonable here. Right, at least he killed the one to the right, not the selfless hero. Still not great. He also got Golden Baron. That was a good cleave. That was acceptable. We sure do make this game look hard, man. Like, that is not the way those attacks should have played out most of the time. Hey, but we got lucky. We got the 50-50. Hooray. See, the recovery. We talked about before the game. We said high RNG hero. We're bound to get lucky one of these times. Been on a little bit of a downswing. Massive pogs.